From ABC, this is World News Tonight.
Voyager 2 continues its picture-taking mission in deep space. It's racing toward Saturn at 29,000 miles an hour. Tomorrow evening, the spacecraft makes the closest pass ever to the giant planet. And from everything seen so far, the pictures that will be sent back are expected to be extraordinary. Science editor Jules Bergman has this special assignment report on Voyager and what it has accomplished.
These are the latest pictures from Saturn. The spacecraft is now less than 1 million miles out, and the pictures so far have failed to reveal something scientists had hoped to find. New moons which would provide an explanation for the spaces between the rings. And what they did see on the moon Iapetus still puzzles them. Where do its mysterious dark surfaces come from? And Hyperion, how did it get its strange peanut shape? Voyager 2 and its sister spacecraft, Voyager 1, began their odyssey to the outer reaches of the solar system 4 years ago. No U.S. spacecraft had ever flown so perilous a journey with so many experiments on board. Each Voyager took a different route. After a 2.5-year trip through the chilling, unexplored wilderness of space, Voyager 1 arrived at its first scientific target, Jupiter, the largest planet in the solar system and perhaps the most mysterious. Voyager sent back these spectacular pictures of the giant red spot on Jupiter, which turns out to be a storm larger than any man had ever seen, 3 times the size of Earth, proving that Jupiter has an atmosphere, and that means the possibility of life.
These bodies have the ingredients of life. They have the building blocks that make up the molecules of living matter on the Earth. We can't find those ingredients here anymore because the life that arose has eaten it all up.
Voyager's cameras showed us a previously unseen band around Jupiter, and also its moons, ice-encrusted Europa, and Io with its volcanoes. Next stop, Saturn, 18 months and 400 million miles down an unblazed trail. It turned out to be a visual feast for all of us and a bumper harvest for scientists. First, there were the rings.
Well, the rings, instead of being made up of 3 bright rings, as we have seen from the ground, turned out to be composed of hundreds, maybe even over 1,000 individual ringlets.
As it penetrated the rings and went on to photograph the moons, Voyager was more than 1 billion miles away from Earth, so great a distance that it took each picture an hour-and-a-half to reach us. Here is Mimas, one of Saturn's many moons. The giant impact crater is nearly 1/4 of the size of the whole moon. Any larger, and scientists think Mimas would have been broken in 2 by the impact. Titan, Saturn's largest moon, was also the largest disappointment. Its surface so clouded by methane gas that cameras could not see through. But sensors aboard Voyager 1 showed, as in this drawing, a surface covered by a slush of liquid methane, too cold to support life as we know it. Titan is just one of the many questions left unanswered by Voyager 1, along with the mysteries of Saturn's rings. And that's what has scientists anxiously awaiting the new pictures from Voyager 2.
We see Voyager 2 providing us with the opportunity to re-examine Saturn and to try to understand better some of the perplexing things that were seen by Voyager 1.
Tomorrow, scientists will get that chance as Voyager 2 begins its closest encounter with Saturn. Those pictures and data may unveil new secrets about the origins of the solar system and Earth itself. Jules Bergman, ABC News at the Jet Propulsion Laboratory, Pasadena.
Tonight on Night Flying, Ted Koppel will be reporting live from the Jet Propulsion Laboratory, and he'll have as his guest astronomer Dr. Carl Sagan.